could a manager, let's just say, take all the everything out. I'm a young manager. I'm there. My boss says, "Hey, I gotta fix this for you," and I've got the pressure to say, I want to impress him or impress her. Uh, you make an excellent point that the definition of problem is so essential. Therefore, how do we go about it? Do I talk to more stakeholders? Do I talk to peers? Do I validate? Because there's a certain bias that comes from the problem, the person seeing it as a problem versus how do we independently, objectively see it, right?
Right. And I think the approach is not to say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, but you've stated the problem incorrectly. That is not the best approach. So, I think with all problem solving, there's two main drivers. One is you have to have the right people in the room. I'll come back to that. And the other is you should have a process. And your first step should be to write a real problem statement. And I think if you step back to just to write a sentence, right? I mean, we're not talking about doing great analysis to prove your superiors wrong. It's actually just stepping back and saying, with an open mind and no preconceived conclusions or decisions, what really is the problem, right? So, um, if somebody comes to you and says, "Fix this thing," is that the thing? Is there a larger thing? And very often our supervisors will come to us and say, "I need you to solve this problem. I think it's probably X, Y, or Z." They well might be right. But let's go back and say, is there a user complaining? Right? Is there customer feedback? Are things just taking too long? And write out a statement of what is the problem, right? What is the problem without any preconceived notions.